I promised the voters I would never vote for a tax increase. And to me, promising voters a full millage rate rollback while at the same time putting a 6% franchise fee on their electric bill, that is a tax increase.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Ed Danko is addressing why he voted against a rollback last year as discussion on a rollback for the next budget is underway now.
In a fairly heated exchange during the last budget season when the rollback issue was discussed, Vice Mayor Danko says what was intended for good was not as transparent as it should have been.
I did not vote for the millage rate rollback last cycle because certain people on our city council, including Councilwoman Pontieri and our mayor, wanted to attach a 6% franchise fee onto your Florida Power and Light bill in order to justify approving that millage rate rollback. To me, that's just basically Peter robbing Paul. It was wrong, so I voted against that millage rate rollback. In the end, we managed to get the millage rate rollback, and we also managed to put a stop to that Florida Power and Light 6% franchise fee. You just can't promise people a tax cut in one hand and then take it away with the other. That's not acceptable.
He says no matter how you slice it, agreeing to a rollback must be honest.
Oh, it's totally misleading. It's totally dishonest. Yes, we're going to give you a break over here, but we're going to snatch it from you over there. And that's just not the right thing to do. Taxpayers are not stupid. And we packed City Hall with, well, City Hall was overflowing with people who were opposed to that franchise fee. That was the third time that franchise fee had been attempted since 2018.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Ed Danko. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, May 8th.
Well, obviously, things have been pretty dry lately as far as the weather goes. So we've begun to see, a few more wildfires popping up.
Flagler County needs some rain. That's the word from Fire Rescue Chief Michael Tucker.
When, the weather gets dry and continues to get drier, it just creates a situation where the existing underbrush and vegetation can actually become, can burn more readily. So while we've been able to keep them small, if the pattern continues, they will actually grow faster, which puts more of a strain on our ability to respond and to put them out in an effective manner.
Chief Tucker says the message they're sending to residents is to be fire aware.
Either not burning, making sure their fires, if they do have fires, are properly extinguished, making sure that they're able to clear areas around their homes. So in case there is a fire that threatens any structures or homes, that they give us that ability to have some defensible space and to protect them as much as we possibly can.
On a scale of 0 to 800, Flagler County's current drought index sits at 343. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. It's time for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office Weekend Roundup. Sheriff Rick Staley.
Over the weekend, deputies made 9 arrests, handled 540 calls for service, and made 99 traffic stops. It was a relatively calm weekend, considering that Sunday was Cinco de Mayo holiday. A couple arrests to highlight. An individual, a convicted felon, was arrested for assaulting a Walmart employee after spitting on her multiple times during a disagreement on a return, and claiming that he had a cold as he was spitting and coughing. Obviously, this felon did not learn a thing managing his anger since the last time he was in prison. Now he has a chance to cool down at the Green Roof Inn. In another case, a habitual unlicensed driver is being held without bond at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility. This individual of Deltona had been arrested and caught multiple times for driving on a suspended license. He's now thinking about his poor decisions at the Green Roof Inn.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.